The return of Frank Lampard to Chelsea is swathed in romantic connotations. Perhaps the greatest player in club history, Lampard returns as manager, a favourite son, now the head of the family.
It's obviously my club, having spent 13 years. It's a club that's very, very close to my heart.
But once the initial warm and fuzzy feelings have dissipated, the reality is Lampard is in no different position to any of his predecessors. As with the demands of being Chelsea manager under owner Roman Abramovich, there is enormous expectation and pressure on Lampard to deliver success.
We have to start with an intention to win. And if I sat here and said that, then I don't think I should be, didn't say that, I don't think I should be here, because that's how it has to be. We want to be playing Champions League football year in, year out, yes, for sure. And that's something that should drive us all on, myself and the players included.
Not that winning trophies guarantees longevity at Stamford Bridge, where the manager's entrance is more a turnstile than a door. Six of the previous 8 Chelsea managers won a total of 10 major trophies, but their job tenure is an average 71 games. Indeed, all were much more experienced as managers than Lampard, who has just 1 season as boss of Derby, leading the Rams to the Championship promotion playoff final. But Lampard is self-assured, knowing his and the club's history has no bearing on how he fares as Chelsea manager.
The story is not to look backwards. I know the club very well, I know the players very well. I have my own way that I want to work with the players. I think I've inherited very good players. We can't bring any players in, we know that this year. But I don't need new players. I'm very happy with the squad and determined for us to be successful.
Handicapped by a transfer ban, Chelsea's summer exits have been relatively minimal, headlined by Eden Hazard to Real Madrid and Gonzalo Higuain back to Juventus. But there could be a significant reliance on players who have returned to Chelsea from loan spells and were previously deemed below standard. So far, it appears Kennedy, Tamui Bakayoko and Michy Batshuayi, who scored 6 goals for Crystal Palace last season, could stay at Chelsea this campaign. At least Lampard will have exciting young talent Christian Pulisic, signed from and loaned back to Borussia Dortmund in January in an effort to replace Hazard.
We talk about losing Eden Hazard, one of the greatest players in the world. Yes, we can understand that. But at the same time, we also have a very strong squad of players, and I don't want to talk down this squad because there's huge talent there. We still have a very strong squad, and I feel like my job now is to try and to push on and be successful.
Indeed, being successful is now the only option available to Lampard, as he takes over a club that finished 3rd in the Premier League and won the Europa League. It is a massive challenge for Frank Lampard. The romantic notions now pushed aside by reality as a favourite son returns to become head of the family. Thanks for watching. For all your major news, latest results and in-depth analysis from across the football world, make sure you hit the subscribe button.